We have a crew of nearly 30 people inflating balloons that are going to be distributed to the crowd on New Year's Eve. We arrive here 2 days before the event. We set up around 7:30 in the morning, and by 8:30 we're moving. The whole crew is in full force. We'll spend the whole day, probably until about 6 o'clock on the 2 days before, blowing up probably 3/4 of the balloons, and then we'll blow up the rest of the balloons the following day, the day before New Year's Eve. And by the time we're done, there'll be 25,000 balloons all ready to go. Purple and yellow Planet Fitness balloons with the gold streamers to shimmer out in Times Square. And what I instruct them to do is to blow up some balloons for a few minutes and feel where the balloons are rubbing their fingers, and that's the place where you want to have tape. I always explain to them that they need to tape their fingers so that they don't get blisters and they don't start bleeding. It's not that I'm concerned about their fingers, it's because when their fingers are blistered and bleeding, they're really of no use to me. I do invite them, if they want, to have their headphones on and listen to music or whatever they want to listen to. We also have just the ear covers just to dampen the sound. It's a very loud thing. It's like having 20 vacuum cleaners going at once in the room. So it's loud. You'll see some people dancing around because they got the rhythm of their headphones, and other people just have earplugs in because they just don't want to hear anything.